Hey, what's up guys? It's Jordan. Today's next to my Pokemon top 5s. This is top 5 Psychic types. Now of course, two things to note before we start. One, this list will not include Legendaries. I plan on making a list in the future just for them. And secondly, this list is based on my personal favourites. It's impossible to list the best because everyone has different opinions. So if you don't agree with my top 5, make sure you let me know yours in the comment section below. And of course, make sure you hit that like button because you know your support is greatly appreciated. Now before I get into my top 5, there's two things that I gotta talk about. These are two honourable mentions. I've not done honourable mentions yet. It's not that Psychic types are one of my favourite types. It's just, it was hard to list 5 Psychic types that I liked because there were a couple others. So here are my two honourable mentions that just missed the cut. One being the OG Psychic Pokemon, Alakazam. Absolutely love Alakazam. He just did not make the list. And the other being Grumpig. Now, Grumpig is just, I don't know what it is about Grumpig. I've always loved Grumpig. Yeah, there's not much else I can say. There's something about Grumpig that I've loved ever since I first saw it. Because I love Gen 3 and yeah, I've just always loved Grumpig. So let's move on to our top 5. This is top 5 Psychic types. Coming in at the number 5 spot, we've got Delphox. Now, Delphox is a Pokemon who I've not used too much, but recently I did use it. And it was awesome. Like, Delphox would be my least favourite out of the 3 starters for Gen 6. The funny thing about that is that Fire-type starters have always been my favourite. Charmander, Cyndaquil, Torchic, Chimchar, Tepig. I've loved them, all of them. Probably my favourite in each generation. But Fennekin, yeah, just didn't click well with me. Mostly because I just loved Froakie and its evolved form so much. And then Chespin and its evolved forms I loved as well. I love the dual typing for Delphox though. Fire and Psychic, people have been waiting for that for a long time. I think that's perfect. I love how its tail becomes a wand. Because Delphox is kind of looks like a witch. So the tail is like a broomstick, which is a wand as well. It's just awesome, and its signature attack, Mystical Fire, I believe that's what it is. Like I said, I haven't used Delphox a whole lot, but I think that's a really cool move. And yeah, I just really like Delphox. I've seen it a couple times in the anime now. It's a pretty cool Pokemon. It worked really well with me in the games. I called it Scarlet. I just thought that was a perfect name for Delphox. And yeah, I just love Delphox. It's grown so much on me. That's why I beat Alakazam. So yeah, love Delphox. Delphox is in the number 5 spot. Coming in the number 4 spot, we've got Espeon. Now, I loved the Gen 2 starters. Now, a lot of people have problems with like Umbreon. I love Umbreon. I'll get to it in my top 5 Dark Pokemon. Yeah, I really liked Espeon. I love its design. I love its attacks. I loved Espeon in the anime. Espeon, I was actually recently watching, I follow Poketubes like King Nappy and Shady Penguin, and they did a Soul Link. I think it was Gold and Silver Soul Link. I won't explain what a Soul Link is, but it's pretty much a form of a Nuzlocke, but there's other things involved. In the Soul Link, I think it was Nappy who got an Espeon, and he named it Moheat. This Moheat kicked ass. It was a powerhouse. It was one of my favourite Pokemon to watch in their Let's Play. It was just awesome. So yeah, Espeon is just a really cool Pokemon. I'll admit, I'll probably like Umbreon more than Espeon, but again, I'll get to Umbreon. Espeon is just a really cool Pokemon overall. It's a really likable Pokemon. Not my most favourite evolution, but it's definitely not my least favourite evolution. So yeah, love Espeon. Espeon is in number 4 spot. Coming in the number 3 spot, we've got Gardevoir. Now, Gardevoir originally was a bit high on my list, but things changed, and yeah, I actually love Gardevoir. I've used Gardevoir a few times. When I first played Pokemon Y, one of my Pokemon I used was a Gardevoir. I named it Pandora, mostly because my dog was named Pandora, and I love my dog. And not that I think Gardevoir is a dog, I just thought Pandora was just an awesome name for a Gardevoir. I don't know. Gardevoir, I love its dual typing. Like, just being Psychic was good enough. But then they gave it Psychic and Fairy, which was a pretty good idea. It's made it so much stronger. Has awesome attacks. It's just all round. It's an awesome Pokemon. So many people talk about Gardevoir. I love Gardevoir in the anime. God, in Gen 6, Diantha, the champion, her lead Pokemon is Gardevoir. Or Mega Gardevoir. I remember in the anime, when they had Mega Gardevoir versus Ash's Pikachu, it wrecked Pikachu. It kicked ass. Gardevoir is such an awesome Pokemon. It had to be on my list. Gardevoir is in the number 3 spot. Coming in the number 2 spot, we have got Gallade. Now, a lot of you are thinking, why Gallade? Why wasn't Gardevoir ahead of Gallade? I have nothing against Gardevoir, that's why it's in number 3. Gallade and Gardevoir was so hard to swap. Like, Gardevoir was originally number 2 and Gallade was number 3. But I had to swap it just because, well, I think when I first made the list, when I started doing Pokemon Top 5s, I don't think Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire really, was out much yet. I hadn't used Gallade a whole lot. But now that it had come out, I had been using a Gallade a lot, and it's awesome. I love my Gallade. I love my Mega Gallade. It's grown on me so much. So over this time, like when I originally made my list, Gardevoir was number 2, but now that I've used Gallade a lot, Gallade's taken over Gardevoir as my favorite out of the two of them. I just love the design of Gallade, like the blades on its arms. It's Mega Evolution. Let me talk about that. Something that makes me laugh is, and I think a lot of people made jokes about this, Mega Gallade looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh duelist. Because you think the blade on his arm kind of looks like a dual disc. It's got a cape, pretty much. It kind of looks like Seto Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh. Mind you, I named my Gallade Joey, mostly because Joey was my favourite person in Yu-Gi-Oh, not Kaiba. But yeah, Gallade's just awesome Pokemon. Like, I'll admit, Psychic and Fairy's a lot better than Psychic and Fighting. So Gardevoir is probably a better Pokemon to use. But just personally, I prefer Gallade. It doesn't stop me from using Gardevoir, but I definitely love using Gallade anyway. So yeah, I just love Gallade. Gallade is in the number 2 spot. Coming in the number 1 spot, we have got Metagross. Metagross is insane. I love Metagross so much. Metagross is such an awesome Pokemon. When I started playing Pokemon Omega Ruby, I got the special shiny event Beldum that a lot of people probably got. And it was lucky because, like, when you get event Pokemon, you can't choose what their nature is. And because, like, I've been looking at natures a lot more now, like, trying to have, like, the best stats, best nature for certain Pokemon that I love. When I got the shiny event Metagross, it was adamant, which was perfect for what I wanted. If anyone doesn't know what the adamant nature is, or anyone doesn't know about natures in general, natures is when, like, because growing up, seeing natures, I don't think much of them. I was like, this one's a naughty nature. This one is adamant. This one's lonely. And I'm like, oh. But in getting into competitive play, natures mean a lot more because certain natures, like some don't do anything to stats. Most of the natures will up a certain stat, like attack, special attack, speed, and then but also decreases a stat. So you got to work out which nature's the best for that particular Pokemon. Adamant nature, which my Metagross was upping physical attack and lowering special attack, which didn't bother me because I wanted my Metagross to be a physical attacker. So having this powerhouse, hard-hitting Metagross, which pretty much one-shots everything. My shiny Metagross is one of my favourite Pokemon I've ever used. It's just an insane Pokemon powerhouse. I don't think the whole time I played Mega Ruby with my Metagross, it was ever knocked out. Even when it was up against a Pokemon that was strong against it, like a fire type or something. It never lost. It was insane. Metagross was like the powerhouse of my team. I just love Metagross. I just love Metagross. He's such an insane, awesome Pokemon. Metagross has always been awesome in the anime, and I was recently watching the Mega Evolution special where Stephen Stone, he used Metagross and Mega Evolved him, and it was versing Mega Charizard X, and that battle was awesome. The Mega Evolution specials have had amazing battles. I would definitely recommend them if you haven't seen them. But yeah, I just love Metagross, love Mega Metagross. Its shiny forms is awesome. It's silver with a massive gold X on it. It's insane. There's nothing I don't like about Metagross. Metagross is easily my number 1 favourite Psychic-type Pokemon. Well, there you go. That's my top 5 Psychic-type Pokemon. Of course, like I said, if you didn't agree with my top 5, make sure you let me know yours in the comment section below. And of course, if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. It helps me out a lot. Thanks for watching, guys. And next video, we're moving on to probably one of my favourite types in all Pokemon. I'm so excited to do this next one. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video.